This is going to be a different sort of unboxing. I think I'll just always call it an unboxing, even though it's an unpackaging. I don't ever buy enough product to justify a box, but craziest one yet. Right now this package is in bondage, by the way. Bust open this master lock. My son loves, how do I put this? He loves ropes and chains and locks and phones. Those are his toys. Get this out here. I just had to see what's in the box. What's in the box? You know that movie? What's in the box?
Show you with the box. Who's in the box? What's in the box?
It's a package from Ferocious, one of my fave companies. I think I've just about talked about all my favorite companies. This is how the package came, and then I pulled it out of the mail. I'm like, okay, cool. And then the back, look at that logo. We're all debating, what do you think that is? Is it a lion? Is it a bear? Oh my. And yeah, it's got some like claws coming out of the package. Sweet. The owner's name is Nate. And I bought some of his top scents. We're gonna go over some top things here. But I heard some rattling around. There's a couple reviewers out there that don't like unboxings, because it doesn't give you a true test of what the product is. But this is going to be both. It's going to be an unboxing, a little bit of first impression, and then also I'm going to test it out a little bit and come back and do be like a two-part day. So I heard some rattling around and I was like, what is it? Oh, sweet. Look at that. Koozie. He's throwing these in for free right now if you spend more than $20. And I think he said it, but I'm going to say it. Koozies last forever. So I'm going to have Ferocious around my ciders for years and years to come. Cool. I like this density too. I got these cheap ones that are like spongier. I like these like lower density koozies. It's very cool. 100% natural. 98% natural. It's funny because he's so honest of a guy. He is 100% natural because there's a lot of scents on his website that are 100% natural. But he's so honest of a guy that he once said it's really probably 98% natural on some of my products, because he uses essential oils, but also he uses, and this is very common, fragrance oils. So fragrance oils aren't 100% derived from plant matter. So that's how honest he is. This is what was rattling around. I'm like, what could that be? I had to know. It was a mint. Cool. Something here. Man, is it a cool company, by the way. And then I got 2 oils. For me, oils are kind of like the standard. Kind of see it through here. We got, I don't know why I even bought it, but FETISH. Look at that, FETISH. And I've been trapping squirrels. We have a whole family of squirrels, and I think some of them are mad at me. Right there, we got it's like a mad dog. It's funny. You hear the word ferocious and you think of like something like terribly mean, or something like super angry. I don't know, like ferocious, just like angry dog. Wolverines are really ferocious. A badger. But the guy who runs the company is like the sweetest guy ever. So mean that in a really good way. But you know, I totally get it, because when I think of beards, like from the 80s, from the early onset of beards, it was biker gangs. It was like the toughest guys had beards. The toughest guys had motorcycles. Now, people that are riding motorcycles are usually those tough guys that have aged on to elderly age. They're a little bit older. Or like CEOs. So everything's changed. Let's do a first impression. I just want to know. Okay, it's hard to pick this one out. It was very, I'm going to come back at you with all the what's in it. Complex is how I would say first impression. It's so early in the morning here. It is wet out. She's wet. And can you see this one? Can you see that? Everyone's talking about this. Oud to Joy. It's a, oh, I might have got it wet. It's a beta Bearded Beta collab, and a lot of people are saying this is their favorite. This is their top smell currently. I'm getting just sweetness. Yeah, that's nice. That's just like sweet, but not too sweet. It's like raspberry, and I don't even eat raspberries. But it's just a really good fruit smell to sweeten that up. We'll talk more about that one too. All right, guys. All right. See you later. The neighbors are having a party, but that's okay. We're going to talk about Oud de Joy. It's a very pleasant, it's hard to say exactly what oud is because I have not smelled it on my own, but Nate does have an all oud scent, which is the only company I know of that has an all oud scent. It's probably not 100% oud because of all the carrier oils, but it's full oud as you're gonna get. So this Oud de Joy, let's take a look at it. It's very standard kind of color, just a very pale yellow, almost very pale. I believe all his carrier oils are the same. He just uses a favorite blend of carrier oils and then adds the scent to them. He has 62 plus scents. No BS, just did a video on him, said 62. I'll go with that. But he has a collaboration corner. I could just keep going on and on because I watch the collaboration corner a lot, so I'd have a lot of inside information on that. But it's on Tuesday nights. Go find it. You can find it. You guys can find anything on the internet these days. And they usually pick two different combinations of people who are just viewers and try out something they think will work from his list of ingredients. He might even get some of the ingredients. He's really building new scents every week. I don't know if the mainstay of smells, probably not, but he is always expanding, always expanding. Also, so the carrier oils on this, we got to do a, let's save it for the other one. It is grapeseed oil, apricot oil, sweet almond oil, and jojoba. Hopefully I said that right. There is an option, which is, he's super tech savvy. He's got all these little doodads where you can add things and subtract things, and you can add bombs, and it takes off a price. But you can add castor oil if you would like. Castor oil is a bit thicker. If you like it, you can add it. If you don't want it and you want a thinner oil or more of a medium body oil, you can go that route. This oud, very expensive resin from the, what is that tree called? It's a tree that I believe predominantly grows in India. And it's called, like, I want to say Argyle. That's a shirt. That's a sweatshirt. I'll just put the name up right here. It's like I can only get my names to show up in the middle. The real stuff is like comparable to the price of gold per weight.
It's just beyond this door.
What is?
My playroom.
Like your Xbox and stuff?
And now on to the next one. We'll go with FETISH. It says on the bottle, I didn't catch it the first time, never quit. It's kind of cool. Completely different looking bottle. This is a Fort Worth, Texas company, made in America, made in the big state of Texas, the grand state of Texas. Also, check out how the koozie looks, as lots of things to test here. Fetish. What is a fetish? Fetish is an attraction to a particular object or act to the point where it is practically essential for the fetish to be involved in some way. Also, how is it different from a kink? Almost always greatly enhances your desire, so you almost always need or crave it. One category, I'll give you the list of the top 11 fetishes in the link below. You can read them. I'm not going to say them out loud. There's bondage, and these are just kid cuffs. So we got bondage is one. Another one, this is an oddball one. You guys all know foot fetish. It is the worshiping of feet. So let's take a quick look at that. You guys don't want to see my feet, or do you? Knew in Kill Bill that he had a lot of foot scenes, and it came up on the internet as he constantly likes to put in Uma Thurman's feet in a lot of scenes. So she's got very long, large feet for a female, by the way. But I was just trying to do a quick look and I couldn't find how many times, but it's more than a couple. So at the drip, the gratuitous drip of fetish. Oh yeah. Guys like that? All right, what is fetish smell like? It's hard to describe because it's very complex, but here is what is inside. Leather. Now that makes sense. We have clove to kind of spice things up. Embers to really get it all hot. You got leather and smoke. Smoke. You know what? After you're done, light it up with a good smoke. Wow, what a good smell. This is a winner. This is one of his top 4. This is one of his newly top 4. He also has one called Savage, straight up Savage. And there's another one. I know he has like a lime one that's really popular. You can go on the website, check them all out. You can even make your own. If you don't like what he's got, you can make your own for more of a premium price. So there's a cost involved because it'll be a one of one. But if you order more, the price gets brought down. Does fetish smell like cigarettes? And it says in the description, no, it does not. So do not like cigarettes? Does not smell like cigarettes. All right, and lastly, balloons, for some reason, are fetishes. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think? Listen. Whoa, I wasn't even expecting that. I was gonna go like for the slow go. Oh my God, I might save that for the bloopers. If you look for it, you'll see these little dots come up in the right-hand corner of the screen. In the industry, we call them cigarette burns. Did you see Walter White? If you like what you see, hit that like button and think about subscribing. Thanks.